Hello everyone, my name is Alivia Brown and I am currently a third-year undergraduate student at UCLA studying anthropology. And as I'm sure you noticed by clicking on this video today, I'm going to be breaking down all of the anthropology major requirements that you would be taking in college. And before I dive into it, I wanted to say that this video is strictly the BA in anthropology. I will have a video on a BS coming soon. Okay, so now let's get into it. So anthropology by nature is a very well-rounded degree whose goal is to give students a global perspective. So you can kind of assume that the classes you're going to be required to take are going to follow the same trajectory. So I'm going to get a screen recording going of my laptop so you can actually see what I'm doing and what the requirements are. Okay, so now I have a new screen recording going so you can actually see exactly what I'm doing. So in order to pull up the UCLA Anthropology Major requirements, I'm literally just going to put it into Google. So you don't actually have to be a student to see what these requirements are. And this goes for, I'm pretty sure, every college. So Bachelor of Arts right here. And if you wanted to do the BS, you could just literally click the link right below it. And now I'm gonna scroll down and you have all these different sections. So there's transfer students, preparation for the major, upper division courses. So looking down at this, you can kind of see exactly what you're gonna get with this major. However, I don't really like the online layout. So I'm gonna go down here and click available PDF. And it's gonna make things a lot more clear. Okay, so here we are. So I'm gonna zoom in, and here we have the UCLA Anthropology BA degree checklist. And again, every college should have something similar to this on their school website. So now if you look at this, there's two main sections. You've got preparation for the major and then major coursework. So in preparation for the major, you've got 4 classes, Anthro 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, anyone who is familiar with anthropology, you probably know that there's 4 main subgroups of anthropology: linguistic anthropology, biological anthropology, cultural anthropology, and archaeology. Now, each one of these 4 prep classes covers one of the main subcategories. And then it's important to note that you have to complete each one of these before moving into the major coursework or the upper division classes. So for example, if you want to take an upper div biological anthropology class, you have to have taken Anthro 1. All right, so now let's move down into major coursework. So first we have this category of 1 course from each of the following anthro subfields. You've got archaeology, biological, and linguistic. Now next to them in these little parentheses, you've got any and then a number. And the way that classes are usually organized at college institutions is this weird number system that I wish I could explain better, but essentially, at least for anthropology, a 110 is an upper division archaeology class. So it's pretty straightforward. Any 120 is biological. So I've taken a lot of biological anthropology classes, which means I've taken a lot of 120s. So Anthro 129, Anthro 124, these kinds of things. Then let's keep going. We've got 2 courses in sociocultural anthropology. So you can kind of see how inherently there's this emphasis on sociocultural anthropology, because honestly, the underlying focus of anthropology is this global understanding of the world. So it makes sense that they really want you to be aware of the sociocultural classes. Then we've got 1 Anthro regional culture and society course. So basically what that means is there's a lot of anthropology classes that focus on one part of the world. So I talked about this in a recent video, but I'm actually taking an anthropology class called Societies of Central Asia right now. And that class fulfills this regional culture class. Let's say you wanted to take a class on Israel or somewhere in China or somewhere in Europe, chances are your university is going to have a class related to those, and then that would count for this requirement. So then we have these 2 weirdo sections in my opinion, which is 1 Anthro history or theory course and then 1 Anthro methods course. I have no idea how they choose which classes count for these. It's a weird mix of all of the numbers because it's based on content. So for Anthro history or theory course, I took evolutionary psychology, which is an anthropology upper div. I wish I could tell you why that counted for this, but I don't know. And then I took a methods course, which was anthropology, I can't remember the number, but it was documentary photography, which that one made sense. It was really focused on the ways that documentary photography is critical to anthro methods. So framing a photographic picture for your audiences, if you were working on an ethnography, for example. So you can see here that in parentheses where the numbers would be, they have C list on back, which is okay, kind of whack. But if you keep scrolling down, you have the numbers that count. So you can kind of see how for the regional cultures, you've got a lot of the oh my gosh, it's all Oh, it's 160s or 110s. Kind of an odd combo, but I guess that makes sense. You've got the methods courses, again, weird mix of numbers, history theory courses, weird mix of numbers. So it really depends on the content versus like the subcategory. Then I'm gonna scroll back up to the top because we have one last area, which is 3 upper division anthro elective courses. Now this is my favorite part of the anthropology BA. You have this like space to take 3 classes in whatever you find to be the most interesting. And after taking all these other courses, you kind of start to learn which category or which subgroup of anthropology sticks out to you. So for me, that's biological anthropology, as I've said. So all of my upper division anthro elective courses are biological anthropology. So that's like neuroscience for anthropology majors, evolutionary psychology, I guess I said that counted for something else, molecular anthropology, those kinds of things. But you don't even have to do like an emphasis on one. Like you could take literally anything you want within this. I think that's everything I want to go over on this particular document, so I'm going to stop my screen recording. So I hope that doing the screen recording and going over the like sheet was helpful for you in understanding what requirements you actually have to get through to complete the anthropology major. Something else I want to note extremely quickly is after looking at that sheet, you can kind of tell that there aren't really that many classes you have to take to complete the anthropology major. And yes, it's a very short major. So technically speaking, I could actually graduate in 3 years doing my major and my minor and completing all the like upper division credits that I need to. Granted, it's exhausting, like I'm not taking that path, but I could. I know a lot of people who even double major with the anthro and something else, or add on another minor, which is kind of insane to stick it out for those full 4 years. So I am a junior and I have like a year left of time to basically fill because I'm in this program, so I can't graduate early even if I wanted to. So I'm literally just gonna keep taking anthropology classes until I get to the upper division units I need to graduate. So yes, I'm done with the major, but I'm not gonna stop taking the classes because they're so interesting. So I hope this was helpful in understanding what classes you need to take in getting the anthropology major. And like I said, I am gonna be coming out with a similar video that's connected to the BS. And that video preview is gonna be really focused on like the prerequisites that you have to take because there are so many more than the BA. So if you yourself are an anthropology student and have any questions for me or have anything you would like to share with me, this could be a book recommendation, this could be a movie recommendation, this could be just a casual conversation, please let me know. I'm very active in the comment section. My last thing that I wanted to ask you is, where are you coming from? Like, did you find this video because I'm a UCLA student? Did you find this video because you're an anthropology student? Please let me know. I am trying to build this community of anthropologists here, and I have some really exciting plans and ideas coming in order to get like audiences involved with new projects and videos and everything, and I'm really excited. So that's just a little preview of what is to come. So you guys know what to do, and I will see you all next Sunday. All right.